Hello, and welcome to the show. My name is Robin, and I have to use my mic this way because if I put it down here, you can barely hear me. Barely, not sure. But here a little bit better, I hope. My name is Robin. I am also known as Sunny Side Up Gal on here and on Instagram, and those are the only two social medias or internet things that I use that are relevant to you. However, today, let's just get into it. I'm going to be talking a lot of smack about Anna O'Brien, also known as Glitter and Lasers. She is a confidence queen. That's what she calls herself. But she is a huge. I don't really know if she is a. Is she a health at every size? Because I don't know. She's a very large, both in following and in body type, influencer, and it bothers me. Not that she's large, but that she just makes up a lot of excuses and like there's just things, and we're gonna get into it, okay? And let's begin. So, wrong page. All right, so this is Anna, aka Glitter and Lasers. She's got 1.2 million followers and practicing joy, finding joy, everyday life. She's like super bubbly on camera. I'm not sure what she would be like in person, like how she really is. I have a feeling she's a handful. She's probably a firecracker. Let's check her story.
Good day. You know what today is, guys?
Oh, she is.
It's making sure.
Oh my God, shut up. She is currently. This is why I wanted to do a video about her. She's currently on a Disney cruise. I have a problem with. First of all, I have a problem with cruises. Second of all, I have a problem with Disney. If you didn't watch my first commentary video, and then third of all, our ex friends that we were friends with that we moved here for to be closer to them to go to Disney all the time with. They're currently on this cruise, and I only know that because I have sources. They blocked us a long time ago. But anyway, I will find you. I know how to spy on people. Oh, she's on this cruise right now, and I'll get into why I have a beef with cruises. But let's just watch her stories. Actually, no, she's got kids in her stories, and I don't want to. I will say that I should have prefaced this before. I want to say that I do love her sense of style. Like, this lady can dress. There are some outfits that she chooses that I'm like, madam, that for real. But she has a sense of style, whereas a lot of people, especially living in a huger body, will just throw on a towel or just throw on a blanket and call it a dress. You know what I mean? She is living, and a lot of her outfits I actually really do love. I picked out a few. I made a saved page. Is it? Yes. And we're gonna watch. So she started. The reason why I followed her is, and I literally spent like 35 minutes trying to find more of these videos, but I started following her because she used to do like makeup, like lipstick reviews. Like, she would pull out random lipstick or makeup from a bag, and I don't know, I like a surprise, and I love lipstick. I'm not wearing lipstick right now, I'm wearing a stain, but like, if you follow me on Instagram, I do be wearing lipstick. Okay, so I had stopped filming and then tried to film again and forgot to hit record, so none of my 35 minutes of talking but I didn't cry. Okay, I did not cry. I did not do that. I did not. Anyway, let's get to talking about Anna O'Brien, glitter and laters, glitter and pertaters. All right, let's see here. Oh, so we were talking about her lipstick thing. Let me show you. So here, not a lipstick. So I do want to say I am going to mute some of these, and I'll try to keep the dead air less dead. But I'm going to mute some of these because I don't really know the whole thing about like reels and music and YouTube and the rules yet. I haven't had any problems so far. But let's see. Okay, glitter and potatoes. Okay, see how she pulled that out of the bag? Me like that. I don't know why, but she would pull stuff out of a bag or some random stuff and then base her outfit off of the lipstick that she wore. and I miss that, and I
This
like
neutral
that.
shade is by Rare Beauty, and it's called Nearly Petal. And I was honestly shocked by how it just kind of popped up on its own. I also loved that it was moisturizing without being too sticky. Since it's such a neutral shade, I can do whatever I want. And today what I want to do
Baby, why are you showing your feet when they look like that? Sorry, I didn't even notice that.
is 80s prep.
Okay, I do want to say this. Look at her face. She's like 40, I think. I'm 34. I know that people get acne from time to time, especially around like your period and stuff like that. But every time I see her, she has some kind of acne, and I don't think that it's hormonal. I think it's like inflammation because we don't really know what she eats or what her diet looks like, and I think clearly it's not good. Like I don't think that she eats very healthily, and I think that's why she has acne.
Inspired. Now, Prep Glam is a little bit different than traditional 80s style. It's more
Oh, that's cute. She knows how to do makeup. Like I'm not a fan of her personally, but when it comes like she knows how to dress and she knows how to do her face. I'm not gonna poop on her for that.
about natural sun-kissed looks, big brows, and lots of eyeliner and
Stop, Anna O'Brien. All right, so let's go back to the cruise because that's the whole reason why. Actually, let's do a little bit. So if you don't know Anna, she is a fatfluencer. Her main focus at first, I believe, was just to like show people that you can be confident in any body size. So she kind of is like a plus size influencer, a fat acceptance, like body positive gal. And some people have a problem with her because of that. And I maybe do also. So she started off as like fashion, and I think this is my timeline of what I could be dreaming this, but I think she started off as like fashion and confidence and like, hey, you can be fat and wear these clothings. I think she dresses really, really well for somebody her size. And some outfits are like, no, ma'am, you shouldn't be wearing that. But some of them I'm like, okay, I would wear that, you know? And I have some examples, but then she got into like, oh, she also wanted to show, hey, you can be any size and you can move your body. Like she was really into like hiking and blah 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 blah. I kind of also think it was just like a way to hide. I think she wanted to show, hey, I move and I'm still fat. So like whatever you say about movement is wrong about losing weight. You're not going to lose weight. Not everybody loses weight when they move. Blah 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 blah. Which I agree. Not everybody does lose weight when they move because I personally think you can move your body as much as you want. It matters what you eat. Like there's a saying out there that says, a six pack isn't made in the gym, it's made in the kitchen. And I agree wholeheartedly. Full stop. Is that how the kids are saying it? Anyway, she started off like that, and then she found out like she had claimed or made this like proclamation that she really isn't feeling well. Went to the doctors, you know, even though she's big, she went to the doctor. She found out she has lipedema, which, if you look at her legs, let's go to her first. Let's go to her first story because I think she shows her legs there. If you look at her legs, it's clear she does have lipedema. Okay, here's one. Can you see that? Yeah. So it's clear if you look at her body, this is not a normal way for fat cells to like form. And if you know what lipedema is, it is like a malformation or just like abnormal way for fat cells to like attach to the body. Let's look at more videos of her. I think another big beef that people have with her is the fact that she claims, hey, this is lipedema. The only way that you can get rid of lipedema is if you get surgery to cut it off and remove it, basically. And here she is with, I don't want to hear her laugh, is another a picture. Sorry, this is a video of her getting the surgery. And then I do want to say, I kind of think that this is inappropriate. If I was a doctor and I took myself seriously and I was a professional, I would be like, I'm so sorry, Mrs. O'Brien or Miss O'Brien, I'm not going to film your surgery because I'm more focused about your safety and you're not allowed to film in here. But maybe this youngest doctor to ever graduate from Stanford, it doesn't take himself seriously. Me, I don't know. But that looks painful, even though she's asleep. But like, ow. But anyway, they cut off her lipedema and they enable her, I think. But yeah, so I think most people have a problem with the fact that she's not really concerned about eating right. She's definitely one of those people that are like, you can eat whatever you want and be healthy. What is that? Health at every size, right? and that's a problem. So then she gets her lipedema removed in her arms, gets the okay to start working out again, and then out of nowhere decides to become a strong woman. And I have beef with strong women because I've known a couple and I know, and they're very overweight, and I know the whole reason why they want to be a strong woman is because people who lift heavy, for some reason, they get the green light to eat whatever the hell they want. And and her pre-workout, the person that I know, her pre-workout was a Rice Krispie treat. Or after they lifted, one time they lift 500 pounds one time or 400 pounds one time, and then they get a donut. That doesn't make sense to me. Eat a steak. I don't know. But I think that Anna's major reason to want to do Strong Woman is because she wants to eat whatever she wants. And listen, she's building muscle. I can see that she looks different than she did 4 years ago or like before she got compression. Maybe the compression is just hiding a lot. But building muscle is always going to be great. Big fan of building muscle. But I want to know what she eats regularly and how often and how much, because I have a feeling that she eats way too often, she eats way too much, and she's not I'm a big advocate for like healthier alternatives. So like I don't think that she's reaching for sugar-free Starbucks or anything like that. Like I think that she's eating full sugar. I think that she's eating more than 3 times a day, which I don't eat 3 times a day. I eat like twice or once basically. But I eat a high fat diet because mommy has prediabetes. Well, she did, but I have PCOS and Hashimoto's, and high fat keto has delivered me. So, that. But anyway, let's look at some of. Let's just like that's my beef. That's a recap. So she's gotten her lipedema. People don't like her because she's big and happy, and she doesn't. She advocates that lipedema is not curable, and nothing you can do. You're going to be fat forever, which I don't think is true for anybody, even if you have lipedema. I've seen people with lipedema, not very much because most of them are addicted to food, and I'm sure she is. But I've seen people with lipedema lose weight, and they still have like those fat pockets on their legs, but they're not diabetic. And she gives me diabetes just looking at her. All right, so she's on this cruise. I'm sure everybody has seen this video, or have had it sent to you by someone or me. But what are you doing? That is gross. Like I get you're about to go into the ocean, but like there are a lot of people who just spit on streets and stuff. And you could be laying in bird poop and people spit. Also, people step on poop all the time and walk on the ground, and you're gonna lay on the street anyway. She's going into the ocean, so she's clean. Okay, so I had mentioned that she is on a Disney cruise, and it's the cruise that is pirate themed. So I think it's called the Seven Seas Disney Cruise or something like that. It's like a 3-day cruise, and everything is pirate themed. Like Mickey and Minnie Mouse are dressed as pirates, and I think maybe the Pirates of the Caribbean people are there, like Jack Frost, Jack Sparrow are there. And they have like pirate parties, which you're supposed to dress as a pirate, and she dressed as a Y2K pirate, and LimeWire is a music or media pirating program that us millennials use back in the Disney. A lot of frozen computers, a lot of viruses. But yeah, I think that's a clever idea for her pirate outfit. But when she does, with how big she is, which I believe she's over 400 pounds, I'm not 100 on that, but when she does any kind of movement like this where she's jumping around, first of all, how does the boat not also move? But that was mean. When she does anything like that, I feel like her knees are going to pop out of my phone screen and hit me right in my eyeballs. I feel like they're seconds away from snapping, but she's also been huge her entire life, and I feel like maybe her knees are like titanium now, so they're the strongest knees ever. Like seriously, I feel like if she ever lost weight, like if she changed her diet, got the lipedema cut off, she lost weight, her knees would be larger than normal. Have you ever seen people like that who used to be like extremely overweight, morbidly obese, they lose a lot of weight, they have larger joints in their legs and their calves stay huge because they've been carrying large bodies their whole entire life. Like I come from a family of very large calves, but I also come from a family of very large people. I don't know if you can see, let me see if you can even see that. Oh, I showed my, like I'm always going to have, am I showing my butt too? No, I'm always going to have large calves, but imagine that times 3 on a skinnier body. That's what I see when I see like extremely morbidly obese people lose a lot of weight. Their calves are huge because the muscle has been carrying a gigantic person their entire life. But yeah, I feel like I just think her joints and her knees are just fragile. So I have a beef with cruises. If you're on a cruise, you only are there because you want to eat nonstop. It's all about buffets. All right, we're just gonna go through her videos and just talk smack now. I think she looks great in red. This isn't the right kind of red though for some reason. There's another picture of her in a bathing suit. We already watched that one. Oh, here, this picture, this bathing suit. Although, what the helly, you know, everybody deserves to wear a bathing suit and get wet and be comfortable in the bathing suit. So, what am I gonna? Are we expecting her to wear compression? No. So she's in this bathing suit. The color, great color on her, even though she looks like
Be nice. I'm finding it.
she's not having a good time. That's a great color on her. A man told him I made him a man told me I made him think of Whataburger today. And I was like, I get it, I'm a tasty snack. No, ma'am, you are Disney bounding Whataburger. You're Disney bounding Whataburger. Let's look what Whataburger looks like. You are the Whataburger colors, ma'am. What a burger. I think Whataburger has the best burgers, if I'm being honest. I haven't had a Whataburger in years. I think maybe like 10 years. That's wild. Just because we don't have a Whataburger near me. Last time I think I had Whataburger was when I was visiting my husband at basic training, and there wasn't a lot off base to go to except for Olive Garden and Whataburger. So we went to both of those locations for the 2 days that I got to see him. If you're wondering what's in my cup, it is gold. Let's see here.
This is what a woman loves.
Okay, mute that. See, she dresses really well. I think the beef that people have with her is, let's look at the comments. She might delete a lot of comments, or people really are just like hyping her up. But the beef that people have with her is that she's overly confident, but extremely unhealthy, and like refuses to acknowledge it, and just she doesn't give like health advice or anything like that, but she almost denies, I guess, like almost just like turns the cheek when anybody like claims that she might be unhealthy, which is annoying.
Pumpkin spice latte season, it's my Roman Empire.
Okay, pumpkin spice, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not a fan. And I wanna say it's because it's basic, but it's not. I've just never been a fan of pumpkin spice. Like, I will drink it. I'm not gonna not have, if somebody offers me a pumpkin spice, or if that's like, if, I'm feeling like I wanna be a part of the season, I'll have a pumpkin spice, but I'm more of like a peppermint gal because I like Christmas way better than Halloween. And I'm witchy, so don't be like, weird. I love Christmas, and I love Santa Claus, and I love white chocolate peppermint mochas, and that's that. I just have never been a fan of pumpkin spice. Also, I'm not a fan of Starbucks to begin with. If you've watched my last video, me got beef, but Starbucks never offer any of their seasonal stuff sugar-free, and I'm a sugar-free baby because of the pre-diabetes and the diabetes and all that jazz and the weight loss journey. Starbucks never offers a sugar-free alternative to their seasonal stuff. So I was just like, your coffee sucks and I can't even make it taste better with seasonal items. So bye. I'm not gonna go there anymore. But now I guess this year is the year that they've been doing sugar-free pumpkin spice. So maybe I'll get a sugar-free cold brew because I can't do regular cold brew because mommy has I can't do regular coffee. I gave up coffee a while ago and I drink tea or a Red Bull because Coffee gives me such terrible heartburn that I thought I was having a heart attack one time. I went to the emergency room and was told I was not having a heart attack. And then I was like, okay, maybe it's coffee. I looked it up, did all my Google research and all that jazz, and it was. So like now, anytime that I do have coffee, like I tried to reintroduce coffee like last week, and I had coffee for 2 days. Was like, cool, coffee's back in the game. I have like sustained I have sustained energy until 2 o'clock instead of like dying at like noon. And then I had the heart attack heartburns, as I like to call them. So coffee is just like not on the menu anymore for me. However, I can do cold brew, like a nitro cold brew. So that's nice. Okay, look at her knees. See how this is? See this? That's like a normal knee. That's my knee. And then it just happens to be, that's how you know this really is lipedema. It just happens to be surrounded by ungodly shaped amounts of fat. But damn. Okay, so she went from doing 2 little tiny weights, and I think this is 105 pounds. How much is this? Oh, 105 strict overhead press. Yes. Wow, Anna. Ooh, okay, back to her sense of style. Her sense of style, I feel like sometimes the outfits that she picks or just like her choices are. Oh, I forgot to do the other lipstick things. I'll do that after this. But this skirt was everything for me. So she's Disney bounding as Ariel, even though this is giving Ursula vibes. But this skirt, I am a skirty girl. Me, I'm obsessed with this skirt. Like that is, mommy like a skirt like that, okay? And I need it. So I actually commented on the skirt. So she posted this. First of all, this outfit, like we have a similar sense of style. It's cute. I would wear this harness thing. I need to get that. Can you wear a harness to work? I don't know. I work in like business casual, so I don't know if that's appropriate or not. Let me know in the comments. But this outfit I would wear. I don't really do scoop necks like that though. I would have it way higher. But the skirt. I even commented, I need that skirt, and she replied, it's from Dressed in Lala and comes in a few colors. And I looked it up, you guys. I think it's like an $80 skirt, which mahalo. I'm good. I'm not going to pay that much, but maybe Santa will get it for me. So I'm going to send a link to my husband. So, let me show you the lipsticks. The other lipstick stuff. This is what got me into her. Was I found her because I do be wearing lipstick, and she used to do more of these. First of all, that is such a cute look on her, like her face and her bangs. I love a banged bob. She used to do more of these lipstick things, and I went all the way down to like past 2020. Couldn't find them anymore. I don't know where they're at, but she used to do like weekly, maybe they're on her YouTube channel, I'm not sure, but she used to do more of these where she would pull makeup out of a bag and like show and base an outfit off of the lipstick. So let's watch this. Okay.
Lipstick inspired makeup.
Oh wait, let's watch this one first.
So about 2 years ago, Nurse sent me this giant.
How do you not open a lipstick for 2 years? I would try every single one for the next, there's 72 in here.
Lipstick filled with 72 different.
72? I would be wearing a different lipstick for 72 days straight. How did she not open them? I don't know, but I'm a huge fan of lipstick. I'm not a fan of all lipsticks. I'm a huge fan of like red lipsticks, and it took me up until this year. I'm 34 years old. I've spent like a good portion of my adult life trying to find the perfect red lipstick, and I finally found it. And I don't know if I have a link in my Instagram, but like just send me a DM in Instagram if you want me to send you the link for it. But I don't even remember what it's called. I think it's Maybelline or something like that. But it's perfect red, and I even have like specific like. It needs to be like a brick red, not a true blue or a pink shade. It needs to be more orange. Like I just love trying to find the perfect red lip. But and I do like brown tones as well.
Different colors.
So
of lipstick.
I don't know if I would wear all of these lipsticks. Let's see here while she's talking. So she's picking a random color.
Look, and what I got was
I've never tried NARS.
Called Damage Control. It is a very, very bright pink, and
that looks red.
I decided, you know what? This is.
Ugh, I don't like it. It looks like
definitely a glam.
Kind of looks like little kid lipstick.
Grunge color, and I created this like pink neon look. So I grabbed a cheetah tank, some black leggings.
I like those shoes.
Some rhinestone boots, a belt, and some necklaces.
No, ma'am.
It's time.
Okay, so she's doing another one.
For another lipstick-inspired makeover. You know the drill. I spit.
See her acne? She always has. Are they acne or are they moles?
In the tower,
Pretty
choose
sure
a color,
acne.
and then create a look inspired by buy the lipstick I chose. Today's color was Impulse. And
Ooh, I love that color.
in the tube, it looked hideous. But luckily on my hand, it was a pretty berry color.
Oh, that's so strange. It does not look like, it looks like it would be brown.
So I decided to be impulsive and change up
I do like that look. Is that a wig?
my entire look. Let's just say it's banging. To go with this bob, I chose a bralette,
It must be. It is a wig.
a fringe
That's a cute look on her, I think.
tank, a pair of magenta shoes, a pair of denim, and a cute ring. And the final look
That's cute. I would wear that. I would. Maybe not the shoes. But a skinny jean, a black tank with some fringies.
is bam.
I would wear that. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I went far, far, far back. This was in 240 weeks. How much is that? Like 4.5 years ago. A little bit more. So pandemic-y. And who was this for? She's trying to do Moulin Rouge. I guess she was doing this for Fenty, but seems like I don't know. I don't want to be too mean, but like, was she trying to do an OnlyFans? Is there an OnlyFans with Anna out there? Maybe not, because I think she like grew up Mormon. I doubt she would do that. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's go back to her glitter and potatoes. All right, where did we leave off on the glitter and potatoes? Oh, the mermaid dress. Okay, we did that. We did that. Surgery. Sorry, I need to quit. I need to quit. Quit what? Oh, she's just trying to. Oh, listening to the haters. She's just being annoying. Stop jumping like that.
You're on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. One more time. Say it with me now. Stop, drop, and roll. Do that.
I'm going to just say this. I don't like that the blacks don't match. That's it.
And it goes like,
Ma'am. I swear, as soon as I'm healed from these next 2 surgeries, I'm finding my way back to the islands and living my best life again. She floats so well. Oh, do you guys remember? I don't even know. I don't even have time to look, but remember when she had like the whole beach fiasco when she was crying because she couldn't run on the beach or something like that or walk? That was a wake-up call for her. Looks like my light has died. Sorry, guys. All right. What's next? Yeah. Packing for surgery.
Hi, my name's Anna, and if you're new here, I have a condition called lipedema, and today I am packing for surgery. Usually when I have my surgeries, I take a carry-on and a big suitcase. And in the carry-on, I
That is a big carry-on
put
bag.
my medical device,
Because I'm about to go on a trip to Ireland next month. Our first international trip, you guys. Oh my god, we're grown-ups. But I'm looking for a good carry-on bag. That's a good one.
like my CPAP. I also have to add my podcast equipment because we're recording medical detectives like while I'm
That's the name of her. I need to do some more. I may do another video on her medical detectives podcast because I know that there are some things that they talk about that I'm just like, I disagree.
there. I put my compression socks, an extra pair of compression, and then whatever I'm wearing the next day.
Okay.
You'll never believe what happened on my flight. Now,
What happened?
usually when I travel for my lipedema surgeries, I make a little vlog about the process. Not this flight, because the turbulence was
I would be praying to the Lord.
so bad, I
She's so big in the chair.
literally had to try really hard to just not hurl everywhere. Luckily, we made it safely, but
Bruv, I hate flying. And the more turbulence I feel, I'm like, this is it. I hope my dogs know I love them. You know? I hate flying.
that flight was rough.
I've seen Castaway.
You'll never
calling you to say.
Manage her ADHD. Okay, I had coffee with my former self today. Remember that trend? I had plans to have coffee. She never showed up. She probably didn't sleep last night. She doesn't know we have sleep apnea and restless leg. Restless leg. Maybe she was hyper focusing on a project and forgot. She hasn't really learned how to manage her ADHD. Maybe she was in pain and panicking. She doesn't know how lipedema affects her body. Maybe she was too exhausted. She doesn't know we have several autoimmune conditions that sometimes make everyday things hard. I relate. I have Hashimoto's, and before I got it managed and like started taking care of myself, there were days I would come home and just like pass out on the couch, like literally as soon as I walked in. Also, my hair was falling out. It was awful, awful and terrible. Maybe she just didn't want to come because she doesn't want to know about her future in case it never gets better. Ooh, that's sad. Wish she had come so I can tell her it does. Okay, that's nice.
I can't believe I finally get to do this. This is the first time I've been cleared to exercise since surgery.
And since I'm partnering with Starbucks, I'm going on a Starbucks run.
I never understood people who can do Starbucks or coffee before a workout because, like, dairy. Dairy before a workout, ma'am?
And I can put it in a bun.
Oh, this is after she got her, like, arms cut off?
And I can put it in a bun. I got my eggs back. I got my eggs back.
I love that song. I haven't seen that creator in a while. I feel like my algorithm is just so, like, bombarded with stupid stuff lately.
You'll never believe what this outfit is inspired by.
I'm gonna just let this play and talk about it. First of all, this isn't a shush. Be quiet, dog. Shush. This isn't an everyday outfit. That is a cute top. I don't know where I would wear it to. Maybe on Easter or something like that. Those look like brand new Docs. Brand spanking new, right? Okay. I don't know how to shut off the. I think those are her captions actually. Brand new Docs. Look at her ankles. You know she immediately took those off. Unless she buys 2 sizes too big, she immediately took those off. There's no way that those are comfortable. But it is an okay outfit. But anyway, the dress or
You figured out what it's inspired.
the outfit is inspired by iced lavender cream oat milk matcha. Yuck. That sounds just like a mouthful of leaves and flowers. And if you're not a fan of matcha, I know it's because you think it tastes like leaves or grass. I love matcha, but just like matcha on its own is like, earthy. And then I just feel like adding lavender just seems like way too much. Like, let's leave the plants on the earth.
Iced lavender cream oat milk.
And oat milk is just carbs. Oat milk is just like watery starch water. It's just starch water. I don't think it's good for you. Oh, your knees, mamacita. Okay, can you tell that she goes down and they never shows her going up? Never shows her going up. She gets stuck. That's why. Pretty sure. Can she do the squat and go up? Oh, yeah. You. Okay, I'm so sorry. I take that back, you guys. See here. Okay.
Controversial opinion. I like seeing younger doctors.
She likes to see Doogie Howser.
Not because
She's like, you're 13 years old? You can help me.
they have, more energy or any bullshit like that, but mostly because there's still this curiosity and this desire.
Okay, I get where she's coming from. So I personally believe that she likes younger doctors because she wants somebody who can coddle her and somebody who's not going to be somebody who can kind of enable her habits and just be like, yes, you have this disorder and let's just do what you want to do instead of giving you advice like nutrition and yada, yada, yada. But I also can see, like, I've had bad experiences with older doctors who have given me bad advice. So I had a doctor, I was having menstrual problems and I was bleeding for like over 100 days. This has happened multiple times in my life and I have been dumb. But anyway, I went to a doctor and I was like, I don't want to go on the birth control pill. I want to fix this another way, And he was like, you should do really, really vigorous exercise, like vigorous aerobic exercise. And come to find out, like, it wasn't anything that exercise could fix. Like, it literally was pre-cancer, and I didn't figure it out until like a year later, or maybe a year and a half or 2 years later. Like, exercise isn't going to fix cancer.
To like build their career around new information. So they look at you differently than a doctor.
I agree. So like a younger doctor is going to continue to like learn and do more research as opposed to an older doctor who's kind of stuck in his way and probably hasn't read like a medical journal in like 10 years.
Today's color is, I just want to smell things.
Oh, the only reason why I picked this video is because I hate Portland and I wanted to talk shit about Portland. So
All the things. So in Portland, I spent a lot of my day just smelling stuff.
did it smell like pee? Because Portland smells like pee.
I also spent a lot of my day shopping. We visited all the stores we came across, which was a lot. And I also spent a lot of money that I shouldn't have spent.
I think this is a cute outfit, but I would not wear those pants or those sandals. That dress would not fit you, ma'am. Sorry. Yeah, I hate Portland. I don't even want to watch any more of this. Okay, everything I wore on my Disney cruise. There's the sandals again. Throw them away. I don't know if I already talked about this, but look at this bed. You guys, this is a Disney cruise. So these are more than likely, a queen size bed. And people have used her fridge as a measurement. So if you think about a fridge that has 2 French doors on it, she's that size, right? That bed is not 2 fridges size. She's more than that bed. Or no, sorry, she's more than half that bed. Like that. Don't like that. Damn sandals. This is a bad outfit as well. That's cute. See, anything that the harness is so cute. The sandals again. Those sandals don't match that outfit. Cute. Anyway. So that is the bulk of like what I saved in her own little folder. Now let's go to the other ones that I saved for her. So I already showed you the this gal is my next she's my next thing. But anyway, Anna. Oh, this is her. This is from 4 years ago. She's eating a hot dog that
I'm about
has.
to try the most unusual.
She's at Disney World, Casey's Corner. They do have really good hot dogs. Sorry, my dogs are jumping around. This is a hot dog that has funnel cake and strawberry bacon jam.
With bacon, strawberry jam, funnel cake pieces, and powdered sugar. Now, I went ahead and took
Diabetes. Diabetes on a bun.
a bite, and I will tell you this. I don't know how I feel about it. I didn't hate it, but it's not like anything else I've ever eaten before, and frankly, I'm a little confused.
I get it. I mean, there's moments where like I do want to try like weird foods. Like obviously in my other video I was talking about drinking a pickled milkshake. So I like weird foods. But I feel like she eats those more often. Like not those, but I feel like she eats more often than she should, and she eats a lot of unhealthy foods. All right, so that is my beef with Anna. I'll reiterate. I think she went on the cruise because she wanted to eat nonstop. I think that she doesn't share her diet because she probably has poor diet choices. And I think that she has a great sense of style and knows how to wear makeup. But other than that, I don't really have any other beef with her except for I think I need to do a video on her podcast because I have a feeling that there might be some misinformation there and some enabling of poor behaviors. I'm not usually somebody who would recommend or be like, you should do this. But if I were to say something, or if I was a doctor, I would say Anna should probably get like gastric bypass surgery or something like that, just because I'm not sure if she has like diabetes as well. But it could save her life. I know that she's been on like I think omeprazole. What's the word? Ozempic. I think she's been on Ozempic before. But she ate through it. Like she ate through the nausea. That's why I don't think it worked very well for her, except for maybe like her inflammation and stuff like that. But I think that what is up with her body is more than lipedema. Like yes, there is lipedema you can see in her legs, but this is more than that. Like I think that she probably eats like crap. And that's all I'm going to say. And I hope that this wasn't too disorganized. But I also feel like you maybe don't care. So have a good rest of your life. Bye.